It's 3 in the morning.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then we need to move now. 7. Clover, I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you? We must go. We have very little time left.
Our next destination is Mercury. Here we go.
Oh, that's the...
Yeah, I found it in the shower room.
Oh, I see. It's got the Mercury symbol.
Now we can go.
Make sure, yeah, still saying it's there. May as well go all the way to the end. Or when we get to that box, I might jump to that one. Or do there, go that way. And finish that line.
Looks like there's only 2 floor buttons working.
C and bottom. Time to head down then.
This is a numbered door.
Sure is, June.
Yeah, it's door 2.
So who should go through the door this time?
We don't need to be discussing who we're leaving behind this time, right?
Right. It's set up so we'll be able to meet up again once we get through the numbered doors.
Yep.
Then there's no need for arguments at this point.
Exactly. Have I reached that one yet? Nope, still in there.
We should figure out who's going in first.
Very well. Would anyone like to volunteer?
I'll do it.
I'll go too.
Then I suppose I need to go too then.
All right, we're taking off.
Okay, please be careful.
Jesus. You two are acting like you're married, you know that?
Oh,
Don't be silly. Cut it out.
Yeah, she would like that.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Where the hell is it this time?
I don't see it!
Oh, there it is! It's right there! It stopped.
Yeah, it stopped.
Man, I'll never get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to.
We've said that so many times now.
We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
Damn right.
All right. This hallway's pretty short, but it's got 5 doors. 3 on the left, and only 1 on the right.
Don't forget the last one at the end of the hall.
Well, that would make sense if there's 5 doors.
But it's got a metal plate over it, so I doubt we're gonna get anywhere that way.
All right, let's get started. I think we'd probably better split up. You two okay with that?
Yes, no problem.
Sure thing.
Then I'll take this first one.
I'll try the one next to it.
Well, I guess I'd better get started too.
I'm definitely in the next box now, so I'll jump back and listen to that stuff. What? Oh, yeah. Yep, I'm there now. So I'll jump back here.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Just double checking.
Yes, just...
Ah, yes, this spot.
Can't believe...
We need to make the whole... Hurry it up!
Yeah, quiet. All right, let's open. The first one says Ace requests door.
Yes, I do.
No, we don't have time. Next is Santa.
Yeah, that's what...
Clover wants 1.
there is no way...
No, there'd be no...
But
Just give it up, look. It's not like I want to...
I am not...
We've gone through all this conversation
so-
already, so
Maybe.
just skipping it.
Nobody wants to have to...
Oh, I'm gonna...
Oh,
Let go!
Junpei.
Right. June wants doors.
yes, I don't...
So this was every... Ace and Clover were 7 and load. Santa and the door I should. Okay, the last one. I want to go through.
Door 2.
My choice is door 2.
Hey, wait a minute there. You cheating?
Cheating?
I'm asking if you changed your number after you heard what doors we wanted.
How could I do that? I wrote it down on the paper earlier.
Let me see that.
Sure, here. I had 3 pieces of paper ready, and I put the one with door 6 on it into the pot.
Which was the door I chose first.
I just needed to make sure I drew last. After I saw everyone else's result, I just chose whatever door I wanted. If the number I'd already put in matched, then I didn't have to switch the paper out.
So I'm guessing that that line would change if I chose a different door first.
Well, what does it say?
You got lucky.
Alright. So we know who's going through door 2. It'll be me, Lotus, and Junpei. The only problem's the other 2 teams.
June and I want door 6.
Clover and I choose door 1.
That's not good. We can't open either of those doors with only 2 people.
Why don't Santa and June go into door 1 with Ace?
Huh?
Well,
Then what will you do, Clover?
I'll be waiting at the stairs. You guys are coming back here, right? That's what 7 was saying, wasn't it?
We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. That's how the Nonary game works.
I'm sorry, but I just want to be by myself for a while. You understand, right?
all right. I'm going through door 1. That all right with you, June?
Yes.
Well, we'll be going then.
Let's move 2.
Yeah,
Right, let's go.
I won't see June for a while, but this was my choice. I'm just going to have to suck it up.
Why don't I have the choice of these doors when I go down that line, though? That's what confuses me.
7 said we'd all see each other again, and I'm going to believe that. The other group went to A deck to go through door 1. Clover joined them. Our group is on our way too. We're heading to the bottom deck using the elevators. I wonder what we'll find down there.
We ready?
Yeah, anytime.
I'll go first. Let's go!
Where the hell is it this time?
I don't see it!
Oh, there it is! It's right there!
I'm thinking it's probably going to be mostly the same from now, but I don't know because it's still in that box, so.
It stopped.
Yeah, it stopped.
Man, I'll never get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
Damn right.
All right. This hallway's pretty short, but it's got 5 doors. 3 on the left, and only 1 on the right.
Don't forget the last one at the end of the hall.
But it's got a metal plate over it, so I doubt we're gonna get any.
All right, let's get started.
Yes, no problem.
Sure thing.
Then I'll take this first one.
I'll try the one next to it.
Well, I guess I'd better get started.
Okay, I think it only moves to that next box when you actually start the room here. Confinement room front hallway. What the hell is this supposed to be? Like a drawing of a whirlpool or something? Well, if I had to guess, I'd say it's trying to look like water. There's a little tile in the drain. Doesn't look like we're gonna be able to pull it out of here, out of there. Might have to use our hands on this one, heads on this one. Alright, let's figure this thing out. Huh, looks like the water doesn't work. Doesn't matter how much 7 turns the thing, no water's coming out. Has the water been shut off from somewhere else? There's a tile stuck in the drain. There's a partition here. Maybe it's for privacy? Man, this is a mess. It's not even a bed anymore. Can't say I'd want to sleep there. There's a dirty blanket on the bed. There's never anything under the bed. A toilet paper tube, huh? I seriously doubt I'm gonna need this for anything. But I take it anyway. Well, this part is thinner than the rest. In fact, this doesn't really look like it's part of the rest of this thing. This rod feels loose. Maybe if I give it a couple turns. Here we go. Screwdriver. Hey, this is a screwdriver shaft. It's missing a handle though. Even if we run into a screw it fits, we're gonna have to have a hard time of it without a handle. Well, if we can find a handle, maybe then it'll do us some good. Okay, I didn't pick up the roll. Well, it looks like the rod comes out easily enough, but I don't think the rest of that is going anywhere. A symbol on a toilet lid. Huh, seems a little fishy to me. It's a sun symbol, but it doesn't look like the ones on the doors. Damn, this toilet's pretty nasty to begin with, but the inside's even worse. Honestly, I'm amazed you could bring yourself to touch it. Huh. There's way nastier stuff out there in the world than a gross toilet. You're a real deep thinker, aren't you? Probably the nastiest toilet I've ever seen. 7 didn't think twice about touching it. Hey, this handle's pretty loose. Loose. You think it'll come off if you pull on it? There we go. It fell off. Huh. Look at this. That handle doesn't really fit on the string. Maybe it wasn't meant to be attached to it. And I see thread there. So if I just stick this metal rod into the handle, a screwdriver. Thank God it's a right hand kind of screwdriver for that screw. Awesome. We can totally use this for that screw. I haven't found a screw to undo yet. Damn, this screwdriver looks like it's soldering iron. You think it's some sort of industrial grade screwdriver? Guess that doesn't really matter. Anyway, so long as we've got this thing, we can unscrew any Phillips screws we run into. Yep, it's Phillips head screwdriver. This chair's pretty old. If 7 sat on it, it'd probably break. Huh? You say something? Nothing at all. Huh? What the hell? It's not opening. There's something up with this drawer. I don't trust it. Might be these screws. Sweet, got the screws off. Now we can open the drawer. There's nothing in here. Well, maybe the drawer's what we need. The drawer, huh? Alright, let's yank this thing out. There's a bump on the back. I wonder what it's for. Maybe there's a hole somewhere and these bumps line up with it and trigger a hidden switch or something. Hey, we've seen weirder stuff. Don't seem that far-fetched. Okay, yep, definitely looks like something like that. I already took the drawer out of this desk. I'm thinking that's probably all that's here. In this room. Still have to work out anything to do with what's going on there. Somebody made some wavy blue lines on this mirror with blue paint. Is that a drawing of a blue scarf? No, maybe not. Looks more like flowing water. This drain is kind of a weird shape for a drain. You think they made it that shape for a reason or just for fun? So these sinks, they're on opposite sides of this wall, right? No, it's not just the sinks. Everything's opposite, like a mirror image. So, that's normal if you're both using the same water pipes, right? It is. There's no knob on this faucet. There's no way we can get water out of it like this. If we can find a knob, or something that'll work as one, then we should be able to get water to come out of this thing. A towel with... That's on the other room, and that's on this room. Well, it looks like a towel. I have to wonder if the design means anything though. Maybe you should consider what the design might be. Perhaps that'll give us a hint. That bed looks cold. Pretty sure you'd freeze to death in the winter. No kidding. If I tried to sleep here, my skin would dry out in no time. Well, it's not like you're that young anymore. That shouldn't matter. That shouldn't really matter. My, Junpei, aren't you lucky? It seems you'll die before you have a chance to grow old and hideous. I'm sorry. You're right. Dry skin is a woman's worst enemy. Wow. This bed looked even sadder without the pillow. So, it's still a terrible bed. I'd never sleep on a bed like that. It's got a single threadbare blanket, and that's it. This paper seems to be pretty old. Ew, how the hell can you touch that? It's horrible. Well, it's not like I've really got a choice, do I? It's not like I want to. What's so gross about it? It's just old paper, isn't it? A moon. What a filthy, disgusting moon. Yeah, it's pretty filthy, but it's a precious hint. Let's remember it, alright? I refuse to touch this. I refuse. What the hell's wrong with you? I don't want to touch it ever. Apparently Lotus refuses to touch it ever. It's just hanging from the wall. Well, if we're pulling the string, then it must be a toilet that flushes. You pull that string to flush the toilet. Okay. This is very simple desk. It looks like it was made from leftover scrap wood. This one opens easy enough. There's nothing in the drawer. Yeah, something's not right though. The handle on that drawer doesn't really fit, you know? It just looks messy. Why don't you take it out? I reckon that's the faucet handle knob. So there's a mirror on the other side of this drawer. Interesting. It's kind of an odd shape, and it looks like someone attached the handle with a screw after the fact. If I use a screwdriver on the screw on the center of the handle, maybe I can... That's it. Well, that came off easily enough. It looks like a faucet handle. Yeah, it seems a little weird to put it on a wooden drawer like that, this. I'm sure they made it look odd on purpose. With a shape like that, there's only one place it could go. Yep. Okay, there's a mirror. Nothing on the back of that one. That one's got nothing on the bottom. Sweet, the handle I got off that drawer fits onto the faucet perfectly. Now I can turn the water on. Junpei, what are you doing? It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I'm running the water. I can see that. I'm asking you why you're just letting it run like that. Think about it, Lotus. This faucet didn't have a knob when we found it, right? What do you mean? Just watch. Any time now. Hey, water's filling up. Doesn't that just mean the pipes are clogged? Whoops, let's turn it off now. So, did anything change? The water stopped flowing. Thank you, Mr. Obvious. Yeah, I get called that often. Junpei, I'm leaving this one to you, alright? This sink is totally filled with water. I think that was saying that this tap flows, the other one doesn't flow. Let's go back to the first room and check it. There's water in this room too. What do you mean, this room too? Well, I turned on the faucet in the other room and it looks like it made the water come up through here. So the drain in the other room just runs here and the water from over there pushed out this tile. So we've got this tile and it's got these red, blue and grey lines. What the heck does this stuff mean? Hell if I know.
What the? Hey, what's going on? Are you okay, man? You're sweating like crazy. Are you all right?
Maybe you should lie down, 7.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just got a little dizzy, that's all.
That's definitely more than just a little dizzy. Are you sure? You don't look so good.
What am I doing here?
Huh? What are you talking about? We opened the number 2 door and walked in here. Don't tell me you forgot.
No, that's not what I mean. It ain't much, but I think some of my memories came back.
Ooh.
I think I've been here before.
Okay.
Huh?
I said I've been in this room before.
In this room? This very room?
You were here? When? Why?
Aoi. Like, Nona.
What the hell was that?
It's right there.
I feel like that's going to come up later in the story.
I feel like I'm this close to remembering everything, but I just can't. That's right, an experiment. There was some kind of experiment going on this ship.
An experiment? What sort of experiment?
They were trying to control people. Or something like that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment, I mean.
Okay, maybe those kids come up later.
I think there were 4 or 5 more, but I don't remember all their names. Yeah, that's right. That's why I'm here. Experiment. Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Those kidnapped kids. Was I working that case?
Huh?
Wait, under this bed. The hole's gone? No, maybe it was a different room. There's gotta be a ton of rooms on this boat that look just like this one.
Hey, what exactly do you remember? Maybe you could stop talking like a crazy person and tell me what's going on here.
Well, it's not like I really remember everything. I've only got bits and pieces, and they're scattered and don't make much sense.
I don't care. Tell me the bits and pieces then.
Okay. From what I can remember, I think I was a cop.
A cop?
Yeah. I was looking for that group of kids that got kidnapped 9 years ago. You remember that, right? It was all over the news.
Yeah, I was still in school. I don't remember all the details, but I do remember some of it. I think it was a bunch of kids right around my age. They all just disappeared. Nobody knew why.
16? Where have these 16 boys and girls disappeared to?
It was all over TV and the newspapers every day. So you're saying you were investigating it?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I guess I found something. There was this medical company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals that had something to do with those kids. After I figured that out, I managed to get some information out of somebody who worked for them. I think it was...
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Wow, that's a lot of information to give out to a cop.
Yeah, that had to been it. That's why I went to the wharf.
Are they carrying the kids in bags?
From the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement near it. Men in black suits, many of them were carrying large bags. The bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried. No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags.
Oh.
I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand.
Don't move.
I felt metal touch the back of my head.
Drop the gun.
He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. Did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck.
A drug?